Hey, we're live here at Oklahoma City Blue Media Day, and we've got a fan favorite, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite Oklahoma City Blue basketball players, Scotty Hopson, who's been with the team for quite some time, and the people love him, his teammates love him, and I know his coach loves him too. Welcome, Scotty.
Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here. 12th season. One of my physios told me the other day it's quite a flex to be still at this age, being able to play with these young guys at a high level. So I'm approaching it like that each and every
Well,
day.
you're aging like fine wine. You look like a fresh 22, my man.
Hey, man, just taking care of myself, man. Just taking good care of myself.
What are your expectations on this basketball season?
Individually or collectively?
Both.
I say collectively, obviously, to win a championship if I'm going to be here the entire time. But individually, I think just as myself as all the other guys on the team have stated in their in our team meetings is we're all trying to get to the NBA. That's a huge goal for each and every one of us individually. And for myself, man, within doing that, let's focusing on the day-to-day functions of that. And it's like staying ready throughout anything in any moment. Because the G League is a lot of moving parts to it, right? You got guys that can come down. You got guys that can get called up. And at any moment, your name could get called. So it's like, who's going to be the most ready person when that time comes? It's like Isaiah Joe, right? He gets that opportunity in the NBA the other day at Dallas game, and he was ready for the moment. So I think that message has been sent to all of our guys, including myself, and we're all just trying to do that to the best of our ability.
What's your role on the team going to be this year?
I think after talking with Cam Woods, our head coach now, I think my role as a leadership position in our team as one of the veteran guys, for guys to be able to lean on me, and I think the approach that I'm taking is to really have a voice, right? Really be able to be a pillar for our talk on the basketball floor in terms of getting guys in the actions and being a big communicator on the defensive end. And I've noticed throughout the last couple of weeks of our preseason practices and our training camp that it's actually allowed me to be more engaged on the basketball floor. It's kind of kept me in the present moment. I remember my first year here, speaking with Coach Dagnall. He was our coach here at the Blue, and he told me something that just stuck with me from day one. He said, "Be where your feet are," and that message has stuck with me since day one. And I think it's a huge message, especially for us guys that's in the G League trying to get out. We need to be exactly where we are at that present moment. And I think being able to have a great voice in talking guys into myself, into the actions have led me to be engaged in the moments.
Talk about the Oklahoma City market. You've been here for quite some time, and you're just a fan favorite. People love to come watch you play and support what you're doing on a professional level. What's it been like getting that kind of support and love?
It's been absolutely fantastic. I think, for me being from Kentucky, Oklahoma has a similar speed to it. So I just kind of organically gravitate and naturally just fit well into this community. And our values are kind of the same as where I'm from in terms of community. We value that big with professionalism and just togetherness. I think we were at the memorial the other day as a team, and you could just see how through a tragic event that the state came together for that tragic event, and then really bonded together. And I think that's the same kind of values that we have here in the Thunder organization.
Now, I've been talking to a lot of different players today, and one of the hot topics is just developing chemistry. Yeah. You've got a bunch of new teammates. How's that process been, developing chemistry in a short amount of time?
Yeah, there's a short amount of time for it. And the good thing is there's a few guys that's been here like myself and Abdul Gaddy, DJ Wilson as well, and even Jalen Ramsey has had a little bit of time here as well. So that we'll be able to build chemistry a little bit faster. But for the rest of those guys, we just kind of got to feel each other out on the court. And like I said before, me as a pillar with my talk, I'm able to, just be a pillar in that area. And I think that'll lead to us being able to communicate on the floor and help the chemistry build just faster.
How are you feeling physically? I mean, you look strong, you look quick, you don't age. So, I mean, how are you feeling?
I feel good. In terms of the recovery, I definitely feel 33 at this stage. But, I feel really good, man. I really do. Like, I've taken great care of my body at this stage. I had a really good summer. I spent the summer in Tennessee just finishing up my degree in communication studies, and then spending a lot of time with their conditioning staff, just working on my body and getting really strong. So, to answer your question, I feel good, man.
New coach, Cameron Woods, what's it been like?
Well, I got some history with Cam. He was my assistant here my first year, so I got some history with him, man, and we're great. So I'm excited to get back to work with Cam, and he's a defensive-minded coach, and coming into the season, that's kind of where I want to hang my hat in terms of just not being able to talk and being a pillar in that area, but just being a real anchor for our defense. We got a lot of guys that can put the ball in the hole offensively, but if I can, help anchor our team defensively, I think it'll bode well for our success.
Has the game plan changed at all from last year to this year, scheme-wise?
There's a couple new nuances that we'll throw in offensively, but in terms of our principles defensively, they're going to stay the same. We're going to play with physicality.
Yeah.
We're going to guard the paint. We're going to guard the rim. We're going to contest shots. I think the biggest thing that we're just going to do it with more force. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to really getting scrappy in the first couple of games of the season, seeing just how we respond to adversity.
Well, we're excited to watch you and your teammates play basketball this year, and we're lucky to have you as a member of the Oklahoma City Blue. Best of luck to you, Scotty Hopson.
Thank you so much.